All right, we're at Dorney Park for the second day here. It's gonna be another super hot and sunny day, well into the 90s. So our game plan today is to hit coasters. So first of all, Dorney Park opens kind of late for a park. It opens at 11 o'clock, and that's what time it is right now. So we're gonna drop off our bag in the swimming area, because that's where we're gonna go later, in a locker there. And we're gonna get our fast lanes, probably get something to drink, and just hit coasters until we get too hot. And then we're gonna go to the water park and cool down. That's the plan for today. All right, here we see the events that Dorney Park has. Like they have a 4th of July event. They have summer nights, haunt. We love like Halloween weekends at Cedar Point. Tricks and treats, and food truck rally. Okay, they got a lot of things going on. All right, let's head into Dorney Park. All right, we're walking into the water park to get a locker. This roller coaster is Talon. We haven't ridden it yet. It was down most of the day yesterday, and it came up shortly before we left. So we'll check that out today. Kind of looks like a Cedar Point's Raptor. So to get into the water park, right after you enter into the main park entrance, the water park is to the right. And it's all part of this. It's like Michigan's Adventure in that it's all part of the same park. You don't need to have separate admission into the water park. It's like both parks are covered by a single admission. We didn't do a huge exploration of the water park yesterday. We saw that there's a big wave pool, cabanas, lockers. Hey, I think we want to try going down this way. Okay, it's a little shortcut from what we did yesterday. And there seemed to be a lot of, like, some really tall water slides. We normally don't do the water slides because the lines are super long. At Michigan's Adventure, we do water slides. They have a faster flow of people going through the slides, but at Cedar Point and seems like here at Dorney Park, there are long lines for the water slides. Okay, we're gonna get a locker and see what coasters are open. So we saw that there are lockers in a couple locations in the main park, and then there's this big locker area in the water park. And to get a locker here, well, if you want to, you can see there are 3 sizes of lockers: small, large, and jumbo. It's kind of cool that they have a little area where you can like put your stuff in. We could fit all of our stuff in a small, but it's kind of inconvenient because we have a lot of little pockets and stuff that we take things out of, so we got a large. But and then you go up to one of these kiosks here and you pay, and then you put in a secret code number, a 4-digit code, and then they select a locker for you. Then you got to come in here and look for your locker, and the code on the locker is that secret code that you selected. And that's how it works. And these are lockers for the day. So we got our one locker, and that's our locker for the day. Okay, and then we have changing rooms over there. Okay, we're gonna go hit the ride part of the park, and we'll see this. We'll explore this later. Oh, they have a lazy river right there, which is nice. We'll probably be doing that a lot. Okay, let's go. Okay, Allison wants to do Wild Mouse as our first ride, so I guess we're doing that. I don't care for these mice rides, you know. For one, they look like little carnival rides, and 2, I just hate being whipped back and forth along the top. Now, one exception is Cedar Point's, is it Wild or Mad Mouse? Wild Mouse there, and that's not really the same as the other mouse rides. I mean, that one actually has a lot of cool elements to it. But no, we're going on an old-fashioned Wild Mouse right now. So, on one hand, let's just get that out of the way so we don't have to do it again. Yeah, there's that Wild Mouse we're gonna go on. Yeah, I don't like those turns like right there, where it feels like you're gonna fly off the track. Like I hold on for, I know I'm not gonna fly off the track. Nobody has ever died on this Wild Mouse, but I hate that feeling being whipped around the corner. Let's watch this. I mean, it doesn't look that bad from down here, but when you're on there, it's like, whoa. Everyone screams around the corner for good reason. Okay, let's go do this little mouse. That is a ride I will not be going on. I don't know, it's like going in, I could like it, it's like being in a, I like going upside down in a loop, but this is like a non-stop loop that never stops. Like an infinite corkscrew. Alright. Whoa, then it goes the other way. Oh my lord. Okay, that's called Meteor. Okay, we are getting in line for Hydra. We'll see what this is all about. Hydra was a lot of fun. Here's the coolest part of it. When you come out of the station, you immediately go into this little roll, this slow roll, which is really cool. I remember hearing about that, but I forgot about it. Yeah, other than that, it's, you know, a smooth ride. It's a long ride. There's a whole back end to the ride I didn't even see before. But yeah, I mean, it was kind of thrilling. Okay, we're gonna go look at our pictures. Okay, now we're headed down to the log ride. I don't know what it's called here. We call it log ride. We didn't get on it yesterday. There's no fast lane for it, and the line was pretty long yesterday. And we expect the line to get pretty long today too, because today is supposed to be hotter than yesterday. There's Hydra. Yeah, beautiful. Nice. I like that. All right, there's a Camp Snoopy area right there. We haven't really went into there yet. I don't know if we will. We normally will go into those Camp Snoopies to ride a Tilt-A-Whirl, but here they have Tilt-A-Whirl on the outside. All right. And of course, we got to get a demon drop in today. Old school. Okay, Thunder Creek Mountain is the name of that log ride we were talking about, but they're not open yet. Sign says open at noon. You want to just wait for it? Okay, they open at noon. It's almost noon. Demon Drop's not going right now, so and to get to the other things over there would take a few minutes. So let's just wait in line 8 minutes. And there's a nice shady bench there. Let's enjoy that shade. We'll be the first riders. Thunder Creek Mountain. All right, we're first in line. They're doing a couple test cycles. And we'll be on our way. Okay, you get absolutely soaked on this ride. Oh my gosh, I'm completely soaked. I was not expecting that. Let's watch I'm gonna get a log coming down. Whoops. Well, here's a log going up. You go up that big hill. The ramp has 2 sections to it. And you float around up there next to Hydra, and it gets pretty splashy up there. Oh, here comes the log coming down, and you just get absolutely drenched down at the bottom of this, if you're not wet already. Well, she didn't seem to get that wet. But, well, I am completely drenched. Okay, but it's a hot day, so that could be a good thing. All right, let's go dry off on Thunderhawk and Steel Force and Possessed and Iron Menace. All right, we are in the Zephyr. We were heading over to Thunderhawk over there, and we saw that this little train kind of thing was stopping at the station. So we got on. It's kind of confining in here. It's better to ride this now while it's still cool. It's only like 85 degrees right now.
Well, I think it's like colder for us since we just got like wet.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're drenched. So it doesn't feel that hot right now because we're soaked from the, what is it, Thunder Creek? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna ride the Zephyr. Okay, so the Zephyr is very slow, but just due to the nature of it, you can't really see anything. Like, we're really confined in here, and I couldn't even get out if I needed to. Okay, we're entering the Iron Menace territory, and there's all of the nice theming. And there's Possessed. Rode that for the first time. That was the first time I did a twister ride, and that was a lot of fun. I can't wait to do that again. But I'm going to stop this video because you can't really see anything here. We're trapped in a tuna can, aren't we? We're like really trapped in a tuna can here. I thought it was going to be a lot of fun, but it's not really. Okay. Just have to wait. We'll ride this one out. Okay. Okay. We're kind of on the way back now on the Zephyr, and we're by this little cute creek. I gotta say, I don't like this. This Zephyr is like a prison car, prison train.
And we're going even slower now.
Yeah. I feel trapped in here. If it were like 100 degrees and we were baking in here, it would be unbearable. So I'm happy we did this first. I just don't like how we're trapped inside this tuna can. All right. After this, we'll do Thunderhawk. But I like all of the geese here. A lot of geese here at Dorney Park. We like birds. We've decided to catch the whip. The oldest ride here at Dorney Park. So this ride is over 100 years old, the oldest ride in the park. And for a ride being so old, it's actually pretty cool. So it's a lot of fun. So people had fun 100 years ago. Okay, we will eventually get to Thunderhawk, but Allison saw the Enterprise or something like that running. It's like an old witch's wheel that was at Cedar Point. I will not ride that. That's not my thing. So Allison's gonna ride the Enterprise. And I'll show you what it looks like. Does not look fun. Okay. Enterprise. No way. There's no way I'm gonna ever do anything like that. There's no need. I will do any coaster. I've never said no to a coaster, and I never will. But I will not do that. You'll see in just a moment. That's like a horror Ferris wheel. No way. Oh, it looks like it's not. What's going on? They're stopping the ride. Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, Allison texted me that somebody tried to stand up, so they stopped the ride and everyone's getting out. Well, that's doesn't seem entirely fair. There's some official looking person there with a notepad. So apparently what happened on Enterprise is a young teenager tried to stand up on the ride, and we're watching him. He's getting in trouble right now. Security came and they're keeping him there and they're talking to him. I'm not going to put him on video, of course, but they had to do an emergency stop and an e-stop, and that requires maintenance to come. That's why they had to let everyone off, because they can't just restart the ride. Oh, more security's coming. Oh, they're taking him away, I think. I don't know. No, they let him go. Okay. And now they have to have maintenance come and restart the ride. We'll probably just come catch it later. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe, well, people are getting in line right now. Well, let's just go do. We've been wanting to do Thunderhawk. Let's go do Thunderhawk and Steel Force and Possessed and Iron Menace, and then we'll come back. Thunderhawk is not getting the love that it deserves. We might have our own train. Allison's gonna take front row. I'll take the second one, because last time I like to put my hands up, and last time I banged her head a couple times with my elbow. So I'm just gonna ride right behind her this time. Maybe we'll have our own Thunderhawk. All right, if nobody else comes up those stairs, we have our own Thunderhawk train to ourselves. Cool, huh? Our own roller coaster train. All right, let's go. Uh-oh. All right, our own Thunderhawk train, all to ourselves. It's like having our own roller coaster. But we lucked out, because once we got back to the station, there are a lot of people waiting in line to ride Thunderhawk. So it was one of those times that we had it all to ourselves. And yeah, it was kind of cool. It is not the roller coaster I would choose if I were to have my own roller coaster all to myself, but still fun nonetheless. Great ride for being over 100 years old. All right, here's some signage they put up to celebrate. So this year is the 100th anniversary. So I think the oldest ride here is the Whip, and this is probably the second oldest. Well, here's a picture of 1924 of what this place looked like. Huh. Wow, that must have been something in 1924, I must say, because that's a good That's the 2024 Woody roller coaster. So that's cool. I'm building it. And before, well, let's see. I don't know what this place was before Dorney Park. I don't know if, like, the whip was here, obviously. Oh, there's an old picture at Dorney Park in the 50s. There's, in 1960s, is one of the top 10 coasters in the world. I like looking at these old pictures. You know, when you look at Thunderhawk, it looks like it's brand new because the paint they use is kind of a yellow paint. And from a distance, it looks like new lumber. It's not. When you get up close, you'll see that it's just painted. All right, so new trains were added for 2016. So the old trains were probably a lot more dangerous. And they're the stats. All right, cool. We are on our way to Steel Force. Okay, we get distracted all the time. I think we'll do this road rally. We always like these little cars. So then Steel Force. I think Allison's already decided we're gonna do road rally. Okay, that was cute and all, but both of us had to be stuck in the front seat, so that was a tight ride. I feel like I was doing some kind of yoga. Ouch. Okay, on to Steel Force unless we get distracted by something else. Okay, we got distracted once again by this ride called Revolution. I'm not gonna wait for it to cycle again to take a video, but it's a fun ride. It's like the Claw at Hershey Park. Kind of like an inside-out Max Air at Cedar Point. So I like Max Air, Cedar Point's Max Air better than Revolution. What do you like better?
I like the Claw at Hershey Park.
Oh, the Claw at Hershey Park. So, which Allison says is a little bit better than this Revolution. I tend to agree. All right, on to Steel Force. The ride is not busy, but we're waiting for first row. So we have a few trains, a couple trains ahead of us. Yeah, this is it.
Once your train has come to a full moving stop, unfasten your seatbelt and push up on your lap bars. Make sure to take any items you may have left and walk all the way out to the exit. Attention please. Loose articles and handheld items, including cell phones, are not permitted. They must be secured deep in the pocket or left in the bin or left with a non-rider. Failure to comply may result in removal from the park. Responsible for lost or stolen items. Fasten your seatbelt and confirm it is secure. Then pull down and push up on your lap.
Steel Force is coming back. These are all a bunch of great airtime hills here coming back. Steel Force, what an awesome ride. It's how Cedar Point's Magnum should have been. Very good. I really love how Dorney Park has these free lounges. It's like a free VIP lounge for everyone. There's one here and there's another one up in the heart of the park. Very nice. All right, we're heading back down to Iron Menace, and then we'll come back and hit this Possessed here, which I like Possessed a lot. I think so far my favorite coaster is Steel Force, then Possessed, then maybe Hydra, and then Iron Menace. We haven't done Talon yet, so that might change. What are your favorites? Do you know yet, or are you still thinking about it?
I think it's Steel Force.
Steel Force?
Yeah.
Do you have a number 2?
And Iron Menace.
Iron Menace. Okay. I like how Allison wore her Val Raven shirt today to kind of show some Cedar Point pride. Val Raven, of course, was the first drop coaster of this kind, dive coaster of this kind. And this is very similar. Not as tall though. But I really like the theming that they do back here. They really give everything a good iron theme.
They have a pit of lava, a big lava.
Oh yeah. When you're coming down, it looks like you're going into a pit of probably not lava, probably molten steel. Theming here even includes music and rusty stuff. I like the music. We're waiting for the front row. We'll be on the next train. We took a little break in the shade in one of these nice lounges here. It's really nice that they have that. I wish Cedar Point had more of that. And now we're gonna go ride Possessed. I don't know if we need it. Well, I don't know where the entrance is, but the fast lane is back there. This is a fun ride, I gotta say. Last time we did the front row, I wouldn't mind trying the back row to get a little higher on that spike. I'll talk to Allison about it. And yeah, we'll ride Possessed. This is an awesome ride. I really like it. I've never been on a twister before. I love the acceleration. We sat in the back row, which gives you the highest height looking down. Very cool. I love the top of that spike. Yeah, we'll catch one more. That's so great, back row right there. All right, we're on to get hydrated again, and then we're gonna climb up the hill. We're in the lower part of the park. The park is kind of on a hill. The upper part is where Hydra and Talon is, and the water park. And the lower park has the rest of the rides. So we're gonna head up the hill. Maybe we'll try Enterprise again, if that's going. Not me, but Allison. I won't do that kind of thing. All right, Possessed. Awesome coaster. Allison's hiding in the shade here. I told her to get out of the sun. All right. There she is. We're ready, let's go. Okay, she's on again. Last time there was a failed attempt. They stopped the ride before it got started. Now she's finally on it. This is her first time doing a ride like this. I'm sure it's fun and all, but it's just not my thing. Actually, it doesn't look too bad, but I still don't want to do it. All right, so we just had lunch, and now we're heading to the water park. It is so hot here today. Okay, we just spent the last hour and a half or 2 hours at Dorney Park's water park, and I have to say I was quite impressed. That is a great water park. They have excellent changing rooms. They have great lockers. They have a couple great wave pools, a really nice lazy river, a lot of water slides. One thing that surprised us with the water slides is that they take fast lane. So, and there's like hardly anyone here with fast lane. And so if you have fast lane, you can get right up on a water slide, be the first one to go. Yeah, so really good water park. We're gonna go again tomorrow. It was so hot today, and tomorrow will be hotter, but it cooled us down. So now we're gonna do, well, Allison's gonna do this weird thing that looks like a salt and pepper shaker of the old days. I'm not gonna do that. It's not a coaster. I don't feel compelled to do it. I don't like spinny things. So I'll get the name of it when we get over there. That ride I was talking about is called Meteor, and here's what it is. Allison's getting in line for it. Yeah, not my thing at all. I mean, it's like roller coaster seats, but then you just go around and around, forwards then backwards. It's like being in an infinite corkscrew. No, thank you. There she is, all getting ready to load.
Are not permitted. They must be secured in a cargo pocket, on the shelves, or left in the non-locker. Failure to comply.
Alright, there she goes. At least it's a short ride. I don't know, I might like it, but again, it's not a coaster. So how was it? You liked it? Yeah, look like you're having fun. Let's do a Hydra. We just got off Hydra for the second time today. That's a great ride. I really love this barrel roll that you do right when you come out in slow motion. I'll take a video of that right now. This next train's about ready to go. Okay, it's 7:20. What time is it? 7:20? 7:20. The park closes at 8. I don't want to leave right at 8 when everyone else is leaving. But we wanted to catch Demon Drop one last time today. Well, we did it yesterday. We didn't do it today yet. It was down this morning when we were down here. But we're gonna catch a Demon Drop and then head back to the hotel. Demon drop my old friend from my teenage years at Cedar Point. It used to be one of the scariest rides at Cedar Point. It's fun to do it again. There's a car ready to drop. Yeah, I always like the landing on your back. That's an interesting thing. You land on your back and then you go backwards and fall in here. I'll show you. And it's really, there's a big jolt down there. You gotta be careful. It kind of hurts a little bit. All right, so that's our day at Dorney Park. We're heading back to the water park to get our bag. It's in a locker over there. And we have one more day here, and that's tomorrow. So we're gonna get here at opening and pretty much repeat the same thing. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, please click like. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time on Happy Coaster Dad.